Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with a brief update for Ethereum. When I don't post like yesterday, it really had no update to make. Otherwise, I would have just pretty much rehashed the same information. So when there is no post on a particular day, it usually almost always means that no new price action or pattern or sequence on an elite wave count was notable to be mentioned. But today, I'll let you share with you a new pattern. So here is a clean chart, 4-hour chart. What pattern can you identify? Well, let's draw out some lines. We've had a symmetrical triangle here that broke to the downside, clearly. We had a smaller baby fractal of that occur right here as well, as you can see. One thing to take note of is quite often there's a propensity for a crypto or even a stock to prefer a certain type of repeated patterns. And I guess the best example of that, for example, the S&P 500. Can you say where upward pointing wedges are highly preferred by the S&P 500? Yes. To that end, I think symmetrical triangles seem to be preferred. Well, okay, if that's the case, let's see if we can find a triangle. If we draw a line across here and another line across here, but better yet, let's see if we can reposition that through this, like so. So this would be a downward pointing wedge, still a triangle pattern. Not a symmetrical pattern, but it's interesting to note. If this is the case, it jives pretty well with the alternate count. And that being that we have a potential for the completion of wave 1, 2, and 3 would be next, right? And if this 3 is going to bust through this prior resistance area, let's say back to 258, and so, but if this is going to be a 3, it'll be much higher than that, I'm sure. Okay, so this is saying the bottom could be in, and I had been saying that as an alternate for quite a while now. To that end, why am I putting the wave 1 here and not here? Well, let me explain. I'm going to call this looks very 1, 2, 3 wave-ish. This looks 1, 2, 3 wave-ish. When a price sequence is very 3 wave-ish looking, it's more corrective than anything else. Thereby, if this is 1 over here and 2 goes down, then this would be labeled as an expanded flat, let's say. Okay, so if we find that to be a correct count for this correction, then we should see ideally a breakout of the price past the top line resistance. So that would be the confirmation requirement for the pattern, and it'll jive pretty well with the Elliott wave sequence. Again, this is my alternate count. My primary count has not changed, and that has been discussed and dissected quite a bit in prior videos. I hope you find this helpful. Let's see how the price action takes this. Have a great day.